So hey, remember how the repair counter is only available to senior players?
Right,
Let's check it out now that we have it available. You can change your racket and you can change your shoes. So what rackets do we have? The normal racket, we've got a large racket, which reduces your surf stroke and spin, but increases your angle and placement. So reduced power and spin, increased control. The small racket is the opposite, increased power and spin, reduced control.
So there's no reason to not use the default one.
I never used any of these other rackets, no.
It's
because
just like
I had most of these stats at level 10 already.
Yeah.
The light shoes, you run faster, but are more slippery. So, also, I was at, like, cap for most of the speed stats, so that wouldn't have done anything, so I didn't bother.
Right.
So, at the very least, I like this compared to golf because it tells you what the stat changes are for the other equipment.
That's true.
And you don't get locked into anything for picking it. So there is that at least. This person wants to be a professional level coach. I made varsity while this person was running. They've been running for the entire time that I've existed here. It's been like a couple of hours now? An hour, hour and a half, something like that. Almost reached your goal for the day. You will never reach your goal for the day. Your goal is infinite. The day will never end.
Time hasn't passed.
This person is self-conscious when dancing because he's out of rhythm.
But he's not.
Did the headmaster return because of the island open?
Did he?
You're on the varsity team. You've been working very hard.
Yep.
The headmaster came back all of a sudden. Now I have to work. Don't you hate it when your boss comes back and you have to actually start working?
Yes, actually.
Don't interrupt the headmaster. He's busy with important papers. And now he's in his office and we can knock on the door and he's like, I don't know who you are, but I'm very busy. Go away. And it's like, have you met the headmaster? He seemed busy. He's almost never here, so I was really happy.
Why would the headmaster almost never be here?
So the headmaster was the guy that we bumped into at the opening scene when we were coming in, and he was running out to something, and now he's back. The headmaster always returns when something's about to happen. Last time was when they built the training center.
The training center was forged tabula rasa.
So we still cannot leave. Even though we're not even in a class anymore, we're on the varsity team. And by the way, now that we have heard about the traveling team, Kate is willing to tell us about the traveling team. They represent the academy. It takes a lot of hard work to get there. That's all she has to say about it. And then I realized, I never got to talk to everybody when I was in senior class. I never ran around.
Oh, God.
But I'm in senior class in doubles, so let's run around and talk to everybody at the senior level and see what they have to say. Because when you switch to doubles, the entire universe reconfigures around itself based on what class you're in again.
Mm-hmm.
So, the headmaster is not here anymore now that I've switched to doubles, because he shows up when you're in varsity, and I'm not in varsity in doubles.
Cool.
What'll it be? High-calorie foods look the tastiest. But that kind of food isn't healthy. Diet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Today's special is tofu steak.
Sounds disgusting.
And fresh salad. Get all your vitamins. This person's gonna have a coffee. Doubles require more planning than singles. I don't know why you say that. They require coordination, but as far as your own activity is concerned, you're playing half as much tennis. You have to play better when the opponents are better.
God.
This person's like, oh, you'll be playing my team soon. She doesn't exist on the court anywhere. This person does not exist outside the restaurant.
Master them for an effective attack. That's
you
right.
have to play strategically.
That's another thing I miss from the golf game, is everyone talking about attacks.
Yeah! The golf words were sillier in out of context.
Yeah.
Tennis words are not silly enough.
No.
The silliest word in tennis is love. And we've already seen the one joke about that.
And it was not great. Go train with her!
You have to shoot for varsity. And as you can see, the headmaster's gone.
Yeah.
And so, have you heard about the greatest tennis player of all time? His name is Mario. But it's just a story. That right there, it was the first moment where I was absolutely certain this is a fake world. Because everyone on Earth has heard of Mario. Everybody knows Mario. He's famous. He's famous for a wide variety of things. So, in this world, Mario is like this secret greatest tennis player that nobody knows about unless they're like at the higher levels and they know the secret of who's the greatest player. So, yeah.
Great.
That. Lifting heavy weights can negatively impact your training.
So that's why I'm doing it! Don't skip leg day.
She never skips leg day. That's the only day. She is always there. It is always leg day. There's not many players on varsity court because they do the coaching.
It's all pretty much the same, I think. They haven't changed.
Yeah, it might be the same. But I don't think I actually ever talked to these people with Kate around anyway, so...
Oh.
This guy is the 4th ranked varsity player and he doesn't have a name.
Oh.
I think there are several characters who claim to be the 4th ranked varsity player. Actually.
Great.
So, anyway, here's our senior class in doubles. Let's see all this. Was it hard to make senior class in such a short time? No, we don't feel pain.
Also, yes.
Also, yes.
Because you have no memory.
You have no short-term memory. You only know the current state of the world.
Which is tennis.
These guys are the senior doubles champs, and they won't lose in a volley match. It's a good thing we're playing a tennis match. Volleying is a part of tennis. It is not the entire reveal of the game. This is the people that we do practice against.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna have the practice match.
Okay. Again, double confirm. You have to be absolutely sure you want to do the thing you're doing.
Well, because once you start a tennis match, you are locked into a tennis match. You are now playing minimum 12 games of tennis. So,